You smell really good. Hey! How's it going? Hiya! So we have had a recent obsession. Actually, it's not really
It's not recent.
It's not recent. It's 5 Seconds of Summer, okay? Duh.
So today we are going to be reading dirty fan fiction.
I know what you guys are thinking, like, wow, you guys only read dirty stuff. That is
No.
not true. Definitely not true. Like, I'm writing 3 books right now, and she's writing one. But she has so much more. But yeah, it's pretty bomb. So we're gonna start. For those of you that don't know, Luke Luke is the lead singer.
Michael is the lead guitarist.
Callum is the bassist.
And Ashton is the drummer. And they are not a British band.
They are not British. I promise you, if you look them up, they're going to sound British. Definitely not British.
They are Australian.
Okay, this one's called... sounds dirty just reading the title. Daddy. Luke Hemmings. Okay, Luke Hemmings. We don't actually think this stuff. Maybe. Sometimes. Not all the time. We don't write stuff like this, though. We're not that weird. I mean, not saying that they're weird. I'm just going to read them. My point of view. Not my point of view, but whatever. I walked home from a hard day at school and football/soccer practice. I set my bag down on the floor and walked into the kitchen and pulled out a water bottle from the refrigerator. I uncapped it and downed the water bottle in seconds. I was all hot and sweaty. Oh, and don't forget smelly too. I walked up to my room and pulled my clothes off and threw them somewhere in the room. I walked into my bathroom and turned the water on, a little colder than I usually use. I quickly grabbed my shampoo and washed my hair out. Where are my parents at? Oh, my parents didn't want me. So I was put in an adoption center. I have not read this yet. We have not read these yet. So these are like
terrible.
I know. So okay, we're reading these for the first time. That's why we're kind of like, nah. Okay. Luke came and adopted me with a few years back. He's probably with his friends. I mean, he's only 29. Can you picture Luke 29? My Lukey Pookie Bear! What? What was that? Let's not, forget that I said that.
Take 2.
I meant Luke's gonna grow up and I'm gonna be sad and it's gonna suck.
Just read.
He isn't that old. Isn't that old?
It's not old. Just shut up.
That's middle-aged. That's 1 year away from middle-aged.
Just read.
He isn't that old. He got me at like 24 or something, and I'm 16 years old now. Alright. With only having a dad, but a girl usually needs a mom in her life. What? I'm alright with only having a dad, but a girl usually needs a mom in her life. Anyways, after cleaning off all the dirt and sweat, I wrapped a towel around me and stepped out. Dried myself off and pulled my hair into a bun and secured the towel around me. I walked into my room and pulled out a bra and underwear out of my nightstand. I slipped it on and pulled on some shorts and a tank top. I heard a car pull into the driveway and a car door slam. Walked downstairs and grabbed my bag and walked back up to my room. I threw it in there and went back downstairs. So much walking. That's what it says. I jumped on the couch and grabbed the remote and searched for shows. I found a movie I want to watch and put it on. I sighed and laid back. Keys jiggled. That's a weird word. And the door opened and my dad came in. He wasn't ugly, but quite the opposite. He was hot for his age and had these blue eyes you could get lost in. His soft, dirty blonde hair is so soft and nice. He usually wore skinny jeans and a shirt. No, what else is he gonna wear? Sorry. Let me tell you, most dads shouldn't wear skinny jeans, but he looks sexy in them. Whoa, where did that come from? That's what it says. Down there, at the bottom. Anyways, yeah, he was very attractive for his age, and it makes me wonder why he isn't in a relationship. "Hey, honey," he said, walking over to where he puts his keys up. "Hi, Dad," I said, and walked my attention to the TV. "What are you watching?" he asked, and came over to the couch. I got up and sat down. I got up and he sat down. I sat on his lap and leaned back on him. I like sitting in his lap. I may seem too old to do it, but it feels nice. Ooh, just a movie I've seen before, nothing special, I said. He nodded. He was always very busy with his band before, so I never really got to spend time with him. Now, since he is on break, he wanted to spend some time with me. Father-daughter time. We watched a movie, and I remembered a part in this movie and watched it on accident. I thought it was over when I watched it, but it wasn't, so I saw it. It was a sex scene, a very dirty and detailed one, and my dad is in the room. I grabbed the remote and tried to fast forward, but it wouldn't work. It wouldn't. "What's wrong?" he asked me. The sex scene was just about to come on, maybe like a minute. And he wouldn't know. I saw this. Think fast. "I don't like the next part." I said. It was kind of true. "I haven't seen this. I want to watch it," he said. I sighed. I closed my eyes, and just like I suspected, a loud moan came from the TV. I hid my embarrassment and put my face in my hands. After a few minutes into it, I felt something poke my butt. Is that what I think it is? I removed my face from my hands and tried to get comfortable again. He took a sharp I take a breath.
What?
That's what it says. He took a sharp I take a breath and muttered curse words. He grabbed the remote and turned off the TV. He turned the TV off real fast and pulled me off his lap. "So it is. Zam! Where are you going?" I asked, and he just went straight up to his room. Is he mad at me or something? I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, I didn't say anything mean. I decided to walk up and ask him what was wrong, even though I kind of know already. As I neared the door, I heard him mutter even more for profanities and take sharp breaths. Luke's point of view. Shit. Oh, damn, I got a hard on when my daughter was sitting on my lap.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep reading. What the hell is wrong with me? It was the movie. It did it to me. It sounds like it was the monster. The monster did it to me. Ew.
Just keep reading.
Under pressure. I did find maybe Journey. What? I did maybe find. I'm gonna use my name, okay, guys? Or whose name should I use? I'm gonna make up a random name, okay? Becca. Find Becca kind of attractive, but she's my daughter and years younger than me. She is my adopted daughter, so it doesn't matter. Yes, it does! It isn't right to think about her like that. Then why the hell is your hand in your pants? Why are you doing that while thinking of her? Oh, okay, I do think about it sometimes, but it's wrong. I move my hand up and down my erect shaft and bit my lip to conceal Ramon's wanting to escape. She's going to suspect.
Oh, no.
Suspect something, and I don't want her to know. I swiped my finger over the tip and went a bit faster. I let out a scream of curse words, and I heard a door creak. Oh God, she can't find me like this, but it feels so good to stop. What? What is going on? Dad, what's wrong? She asked in an innocent voice. Oh God. I took a sharp intake of air and bit inside my cheek to stop from moaning out loud. She twisted the doorknob, and I threw a blanket over me and pried my hand off. She looked at me, and I gave her a small smile. It was so hard it hurt. Not really. I'm glad this blanket is thick, so it doesn't show as much. You completely ignored me earlier and I'm just confused, she asked, and I chuckled. Yes, you did do something wrong, but it is inappropriate to say. You didn't actually say that.
Oh.
Yeah, I said without thinking. I'm screwed. So very, very screwed. What did I do? She asked, her brown eyes full of curiosity and worry. I was panicking. What do I do? What do you tell your 16-year-old adopted daughter she was a part of the reason you have a boner? She looked at me wide-eyed. I said that out loud, didn't I? She nodded slowly, and I mentally cursed myself. She knows now. She walked over and jumped on my bed. What is she doing? She started at my neck, and I thought she wanted a hug, so I hugged her, but she attached her lips to my neck. Oh God, what is she doing? As if I was being controlled, I set my hands on top of her hips. What am I doing? Stop! 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 You can't. Don't give in. We can't. It isn't right, I said as I pulled away a bit, and she shrugged. You want it too. Don't deny it. You're the one who has a boner. So let me, she said, started kissing up my jawline, and she went and straddled me. She looked at my lips, so I pushed them together. She kissed back immediately and brought her fingers to my hair. She pulled on it a bit, and I let out a small groan. No, Luke, stop this. You can't do this, my mind screamed at me. I couldn't stop even if I had to. It was like I was a puppet, and she was the puppet master.
There are just so many things wrong here.
You want to know what song popped in my head? Obey your master, master, master. Do you know who that is? That's Metallica.
Oh.
Yeah. Everybody go look up Master of Puppets by Metallica because they're fucking amazing. Oh. Wrong song.
Let's keep going.
Oh, she could make me do anything for her, even if I knew better than to. She pulled her hands up my shirt and pulled it up. I disconnected, 'cause we're so disconnected, our lips, and she threw the shirt somewhere. Where? Did she like throw it like from PewDiePie last night? Did she like throw it on the floor and it disappear into the floor?
Yes, it disappeared.
I took her tank top off and then unclipped her bra. We were both shirtless in front of each other and gasping for breath. She smashed her lips back onto mine, and I kissed back. Set my hands on her hips again, and she wrapped her arms around my neck. Flipped us over so I was on top of her, well, hovering over her. She looked into my eyes, and I played with the waistband of her shorts. She nodded, and I pulled them down and flung them away. She put her had down the waistline of my boxers, and she tugged them slowly, in a teasingly way. I bit my lip. She pulled them down all the way. This was it. I no longer cared how bad this is. I wanted her, and I wanted her now. This is interesting. I kind of want to stop reading, but I'm going to keep reading for your guys' sake. So it's not like a cliffhanger. As soon as they were completely off, she flipped us over so she was on top. She kissed down my jaw and then down my chest, her hands traveling down my sides and her lips nearing my hard. She sucked little hickeys all over my stomach, and I tangled my hands in her hair. Her warm breath was right on me, and her eyes were staring at me. She looked down and put my dick in her mouth. See, I don't get embarrassed at this stuff, and I don't find it disgusting. I find it funny. I don't even understand why I find it funny. I find it funny because I think people are sick and sadistic and think of 5 Seconds of Summer only in a sexual way, and it's kind of not.